We're the Arcadia Titans, and this is Friday Night Fever.
This is Auger for your Owls, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
We're the Boulder Creek Jaguars, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
We're the Cesar Chavez champions.
You're watching Friday Night Fever.
We are the Kellis Cougars, and you are watching Friday Night Fever.
Here with Vista Grande, and this Friday Night Fever.
We're the Padres, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
This is the Campo Verde Coyotes, and you're watching Friday Night Fever, baby.
With the Westwood Warriors, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Oh, shiny. It is that time of the year. Time to announce some hardware on the season 35 finale. Let's do this thing. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for staying up with us one last time on Arizona's #1 and longest running high school football show. This is Friday Night Fever, the award show, and for the last time this year. Coach Zuby, thanks for the shirt, my friend.
Yes, Lena Washington and Cameron Cox here on your TVs. We're not tired yet. You already know. Coming up, we've got all this coming up for our Fever Awards show. But first, let's start rolling out our All-Fever team.
Oh, cannot wait. Here we go. All right, it's a challenge every year, of course, to select our All-Fever team. We get a lot of input, thankfully. We call many coaches around the valley. We pick the brains of other people who cover high school football here in our lovely state. So it is time to reveal our All-Fever team, starting with the skilled positions. Been a while since an underclassman kicked off this team. Our All-Fever quarterback is just a junior, just a really good one. Queen Creek's Tate Reynolds. Our All-Fever backfield is loaded. Goldwater's Dylan Hayhurst and Thunderbird's Elijah Little. Our all-purpose players, McClintock's Keemon Jackson. He's like a mini Travis Hunter, leading the state in receiving yards.
There's a catch! Number 1, Keemon Jackson.
Little led the state in rushing yards and touchdowns, 2,346 yards and 36 touchdowns. Our All-Fever receivers, Marana's Desmond Roebuck, Bash's Gio Richardson, and Notre Dame Prep's Cooper Perry. And our All-Fever tight end is Tempe's Arthur Murphy. Roebuck set the state record for most catches in her career with 352, and Perry makes his third consecutive All-Fever team, joining a very short list of players to do so. Man, all those guys were a lot of fun to watch on Friday nights. It's just part of our All-Fever team. We're going to reveal the rest throughout the show. Now let's go over to Jake Garcia. He's here to announce our Offensive Player of the Year. Hey, Jake.
Hey, Cam, the competition, as you know, for Offensive Player of the Year is always intense. So the ability to produce in multiple ways, it's almost mandatory. Tate Reynolds is that kind of quarterback, and calling him a dual threat is almost an understatement. The scariest part, he's just a junior. He's our Offensive Player of the Year. He's the top-rated recruit in the state of Arizona for the class of 2026. His arm talent, immense. His mobility is what makes him a menace. Junior quarterback Tate Reynolds led a turnaround season for Queen Creek from 3-8 last year to 10-3 this year. Reynolds and the Bulldogs raced all the way to the 6A semifinals. Tate's no stranger to Friday Night Fever.
It means everything. I mean, we've done our job.
And neither is his family. His older brother Trey started at Queen Creek as well and won our Defensive Player of the Year award in 2020.
I've grown up watching all the older teams play and staying on the sideline, being ball boy. It's been awesome.
A true football family that becomes the first in Arizona with 2 siblings to win end-of-season honors. For Tate, his second season as the starter stacked the highlight tape. Over 2,000 passing yards, over 1,400 rushing yards, and 41 total touchdowns. Tate Reynolds, our 2024 Offensive Player of the Year. Tate joins us now in studio, and Tate, that trophy's staying in the family. How much pride is there in knowing that you're following in the footsteps of what your brother did on the defensive side of the ball a few years ago?
They're great examples to me. I've been super blessed to have a family that I have, and Trey and my other brother Porter even is just great examples, and I'm honored to take after them. So
he told me off camera that he was holding the phone for his brother in the interview. Now he's actually sitting here. We mentioned in that story just the turnaround that you had this year with Queen Creek. Take me through what the biggest difference was for you between your sophomore year and your junior year.
I mean, the Lord always provides you with the right calluses, and He provides you with adversity, the ones you need to weather the storms and go through what you need to go through to become successful, right? So I'm just super grateful for that. And I mean, we learned a lot from our bad season that we had, and we took what we needed to learn, and we made the most of it. So.
If you take a look at some of your highlights on the screen that we were just showing, it's a great blend of you passing the ball and you running, the team's leading rusher. How much work goes into making sure that both elements of your game, both throwing and running, that you're among the best in the state to do both?
I just work at it every day. I go in the weight room, I go on the field, and I just get after it. So whatever it takes to win, I just try to do it.
A dual threat in more ways than one. I hear you're quite the baseball player as well. So you win this award your junior season. If this is possible this year, what do you think you got in store for your senior year?
I'm just going to keep getting better. So I just keep getting to work every single day, and we'll see where the Lord takes me.
All right, Tate, that trophy's yours. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And you know, we're always finding new ways to highlight the incredible talent we have around the Valley. So for the second year, we're handing out the Golden Arm Award. Congrats to one of the best quarterbacks in the state, McClintock senior Jackson Knutson. His numbers jump off the page. Knutson led the state in passing touchdowns this season with 47, finished with 3,796 passing yards, powering the Chargers to their best season in more than 20 years. Coming up next on the Fever Awards Show, we announce our Defensive Player of the Year and hear from the young man who's turning heads with his senior season still ahead of him.
Plus, more than 1 million votes came in for our Sweet Play of the Year. Time to reveal the winner and hand out just a gigantic check. Next on the FNF.
I'm the Marcos Homecoming Queen. We're the Padres, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
We are the Olga Priya Spirit Line, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
This is RSK Spirit Line,
and you're watching Friday Night Fever. We're Mr. Grande Cheer, and you're watching Friday Night Fever. We're the Perry Cheer Team, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
This is the Westview Spirit Line, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
The linemen make it easy, man. They do a great job, bunch of resilience.
How about the big guys in the trenches? Our all-fever offensive line. Brophy's Logan Powell. Bash's Jake Hildebrand, who's the only sophomore on the team. Antonio Olguin from Cactus. Red Mountains Weston Hancock. And Casagrande's Leland Savidia.
Hey, let's go, boys, all night. All night.
Powell is going to Wisconsin. He's the top-rated O-lineman in the state, even winning Player of the Year at his region. On the D-line, you got Liberty's Hudson Dunn, Horizons, Jackson Murray, ALA West Foothills, J.J. Brutus, and Desert Mountains' Lucas Blumming. Brutus is a two-way star for the Guardians, leading the state in sacks with 17.5.
The Liberty Lions went back-to-back as Open Division state champions, and their ferocious defense has been powered by another standout athlete from the class of 2026. Linebacker Hudson Dunn already has more than a dozen D1 offers and 2 state titles to his name, and he's our Friday Night Fever Defensive Player of the Year.
Just looking to dominate teams, just get after teams and stuff like that, yeah.
With that kind of mentality, it's no wonder Liberty linebacker Hudson Dunn was promoted to varsity after his freshman year. Since then, he's helped the Lions go 24-2, and at 6'1" and 210 pounds, the junior out of Peoria has emerged as one of the top defensive players in Arizona. And he still has another season to develop before taking its talents to the Division I level.
The thing for us is creating this year's legacy, so I just want that feeling for every senior, every person on that team, and just to finish out in the best way possible.
Dunn finishing the year with 13.5 sacks. He's the 6A division leader in that category, adding 57 total tackles and 24 tackles for loss on his way to becoming a 2-time Open Division state champion. Better make more room in that trophy case. Hudson Dunn, our 2024 Defensive Player of the Year.
Hudson joining us in studio with your family here as well. When you look at this trophy, I know so much work went into this, but what does it mean to you?
It means everything. I thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just so blessed to be able to have something like this. And just shows like the hard work being put in during the season, during the off season, stuff like that, and the work I put in to get here.
Absolutely. And it doesn't just start when the season starts. It starts in January. And of course, leading up to this moment, I wonder where your passion for football came from.
I mean, I've always played football. It's I grew up with it I played all the sports and it kind of just stuck with me. So
Okay.
and I moved here to Arizona when I was about 12 years old, and I kind of grew up in the Liberty program, and it means so much to me just playing with my teammates, and it really just brings me a joy I can't really describe it. Nothing else in my life.
Yeah, who has been able to help you achieve so much success at Liberty? Like I said, you were promoted to varsity your sophomore year, so who's been instrumental in your journey?
I mean, I just want to thank all my coaches and my teammates, especially for all the opportunity they've given me. My coaches, they, like you said, I got pulled up during my sophomore year, and it means so much to me. I got an opportunity to start and just build relationships with the coaches and the players and stuff like that. And we ended that season with the state championship, so that meant the world to me. And then this season, we had new guys coming in. We ended the season the same way.
Yep.
Another open state championship, and I just want to thank them again for all they've done for me.
Yes, and you, like I mentioned, the offers are coming in. You've made a couple unofficial visits. What will a college team get from Hudson Dunn next year?
I'd just like to say a hardworking guy, honest, just putting the work in, always grinding out, just someone that you can really trust to put on the field and just, trust to put on the field, yeah.
Yeah, do you have any particular goals already that you're setting out for your senior season?
I feel like I let it just play out, take it one step at a time. This season, I let it play out and it brought me so far, so I just let that happen again.
Let it happen again. Our 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Hudson Dunn, representing Liberty. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Fever Sweet Plays is sponsored by Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
All right, time for my favorite part of the show. Time to announce the Sweet Play of the Year. Thank you to everyone this past month who had voted. 11 weekly winners from the regular season. Guys, get this, in total, nearly 1.2 million votes. Wow, a Fever record. Here we go. And the winner is Easy Brown from Higley. Let's go. The diving Oski against Desert Mountain won with nearly 27% of the vote. Easy got almost 308,000 votes, and his interception, of course, sealed the deal in their win over Desert Mountain. Easy Brown now joining us in studio, along with Mo and Pranita from Sweet James. Guys, we're so thankful to have you here. Easy, congratulations. Listen,
thank you so much.
I was texting with Coach Zuby. Y'all were rallying support out there at Higley. What did it mean to have all that support, and what does it mean to win?
It meant everything to me. Like, first and foremost, I'd like to thank God, and I'd like to thank my family, of course, and then I'd like to thank my coaches, Coach Zuby, of course, Higley High School, and then most importantly, my teammates, because they went crazy, and the support was crazy, and it means everything to me. We were supposed to be in man. That wasn't my guy. That was supposed to be the safeties man, but I took him, and like Coach says, if you're gonna make a shot, you gotta take the full bullet. So I took the chance, and I made the play.
Easy, that play was pretty special. Sweet James here now to present you with something pretty cool.
We are thrilled to award a $5,000 scholarship to an outstanding high school football athlete who has demonstrated excellence on the field and in their community. Teamwork, perseverance, leadership, and discipline. Those values align closely with what we at Sweet James stand for.
All right, so here's your $5,000 check on behalf of Sweet James.
Thank you so much.
Yes, there we go. Easy Brown. And we got his family here to celebrate. How cool is that? His younger brother wanted to tackle him up there, guys. Easy, so you got your family with you, mom, dad. What does this mean? How is this going to help you?
This is going to help me a lot to pursue my athletic and academic career, to go to college, but most of all, help my family not pay for college as much and benefit them, which is just a God-given thing, and I really appreciate it so much.
Dad, Mom, congratulations. Got Easy Brown, congratulations on winning our Friday Night Fever Sweet Play of the Year. Sweet James, thank you so much for supporting high school football all season long.
Yeah.
Give it up for Easy, everybody. Woo! There we go, there we go.
Congrats, Easy. We love to see it. We have one more trophy to hand out, our Coach of the Year, and we're showing some love to the small schools with this one.
Friday Night Fever. We got the fever upside the head. We got the fever.
I know somebody wanted to eat the W like Jameis. Are we hungry or what? Yeah. Let's flip the camera, Brett. Show the parents some love here. Does Coach Roberts have some moves for the FNF? Hey, 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 hey. 7-9, send us out. Hey, we're out here with the region champs, the Campo Verde Coyotes.
Pop are all Fever linebackers. Bash's Eli Kramer Cronin is the top tackler at 6A. Mountain View's Beckham Barney and ALA Queen Creek's Brody Michael. Barney will go down as one of the best players in Mountain View history. A tough two-way star, TFL, and touchdown machine. Are all Fever defensive backs. Mountain Point's Rylon Dillard Allen. Desert Edge's Jamar Beal Goings. Highlands Grady Crandall. Queen Creek's Crew Levitt. And Hamilton's Nico Jandro. Levitt had the best interception all season, and Beal Goings is the best shutdown corner in the state, leading the Scorpions to back-to-back state title games and a 5A championship. All right, this next award is always one of my favorites because so many in our state deserve it. Part of the reason I've started to wear some of these school spirit shirts all year is to spotlight some of the great coaches and programs we have here in the Valley. This year's Friday Night Fever Coach of the Year is from Scottsdale Christian, head coach Mike Sheehan. They're going to make a movie about this team. Small school, defying the odds and the numbers, resilience in their DNA.
I feel like we wrote a movie today.
In year one under Mike Sheehan, the Eagles won the 2A title, their first since 1989. So this season, they entered ready to defend it.
Let's get a drive and go put this ball in the end zone. Then we're playing defense and winning this thing.
Nothing went according to plan. 1-3 start. They entered the playoffs as the 12th seed. And then an end-of-game scuffle in the first round resulted in 24 players being suspended for leaving the sidelines.
It's felt like it's weirdly us against the world.
With only 15 available players, the Eagles won their next game. Then in the semis, still missing guys, they upset the number 1 seed.
Right now, we're the 12th seed playing in the state championship. I couldn't be nothing but proud.
Then for the second year in a row, after losing to Pima earlier in the year, they beat them in the state championship game to go back-to-back.
They might make me cry right here. I'm so proud of them.
They're going to make a movie about this team. And Mike Sheehan is your 2024 Friday Night Fever Coach of the Year.
I will. Care about my teammates. I will. Glorify God. Finish this.
Coach, joining us here in studio. I love how fired up you get, Coach. By the way,
it's fun.
Congratulations on the award. When you watch that and you hear about your year and this award, Coach, what comes to mind? Because I know you got a lot of emotions, Coach. So
honestly,
what do you feel right
I know I'm going to keep them all in, but honestly, like, thank you to my Lord and Savior first, but just the opportunity to coach at a school like SCA with the administration, the players, and the community we have. I'm just blessed to be able to be there. I just happen to be the guy that's running the ship, but man, I'm blessed to be able to be there. It's been an unbelievable year.
Few coaches, I think, had more fun than you did. I want to show this video.
Oh, great.
We've seen it already. You're
Okay.
jumping around
Yes.
and going crazy. It was where does this energy and this passion, where does it come from?
Honestly, from the boys. I feel like I live off
There you
them.
go.
Yes, they love it. I don't like to be like seen, but then they make me want make me be seen. So they'll clap me into this little huddle and they want me to have some fun. And if coach is having fun, obviously they're gonna have a little bit of fun, right?
By the way, this Gator, is it cold? The Gator?
Oh, it's freezing. It was freezing. They tried to sneak up on me. I was like, no, just give it to me. I'm enjoying this moment too much.
So, Coach, when you think back on this season, what will you remember the most? The struggles, the adversity, the state title? What will you remember?
I'm going to remember the love that our boys had for each other, right? And you saw Tate and Hudson in here a little bit, and they're men that are playing this game. Just to grow up in an era like this and be able to play with each other and play for the love of each other and play a game that brings so much out of you. You battle through adversity, you battle through everything, and just to see those boys play for each other and what they do for each other is more rewarding than anything else.
All right, Coach, we got about 20 seconds left. Are you guys going for a three-peat? That's
the goal, right? So I don't know much else. Yeah. So let's try to go get 3, and I would love to. It's a tough region, tough division, tough football to play, but we got to see what happens next year for sure.
Well, Coach, another trophy for you and the Scottsdale Christian. Congratulations.
Thank you for everything you guys do. Friday Night Fever is the best. I appreciate you guys.
Coach, our Coach of the Year. Can't forget about the specialists. Our all-fever kicker, Mesa's Evan Romero. Our all-fever punter is Arcadia's Garrick Heil. And our all-fever returner, Maryville's Devin Murphy. Romero led the state, hitting 13 of 15 field goals.
Every Friday night, watch Friday Night Fever.
Number one, thank you for everyone who voted on the poll all year. And we just want to thank you for watching. We will see you next year. For everyone working late to get the show on the air, good night. God bless. High school football season next year, 8 months away.
Let me tell you what I make it work. You be ballin'. We talking G with the big funk. 0 1 2 3 4 5 at 11:30.